Well, that's right. You know, most American flags are destined for the top of a flagpole. A limited life lived waving in a gentle breeze for the opportunity to catch a gaze or an occasional salute. But this flag, well, this flag has miles.
Matt, complete random faith.
United Airlines captain Marcus Rogers, a Connecticut resident, had just landed in New Orleans when he got word that his aircraft would be escorting special cargo back home.
Since September 11, 2001, this flag has journeyed to honor thousands of fallen police officers.
Chris Heisler started that journey some 22 years ago.
The journey hasn't stopped. It has just kept going ever since.
This time, destination Hartford.
I looked at him and says, "This is for Aaron Pelletier." And obviously he says, "Yes, do you know him?" And chills went up my spine. And he said, "You know, I'd like you to hold the flag."
Donning the required single-use embroidered white gloves, Captain Rogers clutched the United States honor flag to his heart, a heart that's still heavy and healing.
Kind of feel like your son's sending you a message?
Totally.
You see, Captain Rogers intimately knows the darkness of grief.
You live with it daily.
His 16-year-old son, also named Marcus, was killed by a reckless driver in Wolcott just over a year ago.
My son was on his way to hockey practice with his grandfather. And he was just driving to a practice, and a reckless driver was driving on the wrong side of the road at a high rate of speed and took my son and his grandfather's life.
Upon hearing Aaron was also killed by a driver, Captain Rogers dropped to his knees in prayer for the Pelletiers, not knowing then their two worlds would ever weave together in this way. A connection beyond coincidence.
The correlation of Aaron's loss of life and our son's loss of life were so similar. And I hope Aaron's family surrounds themselves with the same positivity that we did.
Yeah, and for Captain Rogers, part of that positivity was creating a charitable foundation in his son's name. As for the U.S. honor flag, well, it's been to the battlefields of Iraq and Afghanistan. It's even circled the globe from space. It unfortunately will be on the move again soon to support another first responders family in their time of grief. In the studio, Matt Caron, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.